Just one last thing. The secret to Columbo marketing, part 1. Have you ever watched an episode of Columbo? If you have not, I implore you to see one. They are simply genius, and Peter Falk in the character role is spellbinding. He pulled off a character who portrays himself as a goofy, underdog scruffy detective who has the capacity to forget to dry clean his coat, forgets where he parked his car, but somehow, through the miracle of intuition, solves the seemingly perfect crime. The writers of each episode use the same formula. By a masterstroke of innovation, these guys completely flipped the whodunit formula around. You already knew, or you already know who done it when you watch a Columbo episode. You just did not know how it was done, and more importantly, how Columbo is going to catch them. The how is the real punchline of the episode. How Columbo unravels the tangled web of murder. I think it is possible to look at your marketing campaigns in the same way and unravel the tangled web that leads to the sales created in your marketplace. So how do we think about our marketing like Columbo? Well, let us make believe our victim for our perfect crime campaign is our target market. And to deliver our perfect crime is to get our marketing message to our target market in an impactful way so our target market respond to our message. I'm assuming you already have an offer or compelling message for your market. A great offer would include the following components. A proposition that is perceived as valuable, like 2 tickets for the price of 1. And number 2, a premium to go along with the tickets, like complimentary meal with tickets. Number 3 is a guarantee of a good time or your money back. And number 4, maybe a limited time or limited amount of tickets. This would engender action from you. So we have our compelling message. We know the target market. Now we have to figure out how to pull it off. How do we make it happen? Now, we are in the age of social media. It is very easy to get any message you have out into the world in more ways than before. This is not the challenge. The real challenge is getting our message so it can be received by our target market in enough intensity and impact so they act on your message. Your target market is being bombarded like never before with marketing messages from loads of other companies every second of the day. There is not really anything we can do about that. And this message is not going to go away. This challenge is not going to go away anytime soon. I mean, if anything, it's going to get worse. So what can we do? Think Columbo, my friend. Think Columbo. If you have watched any episode of Columbo, you will no doubt recognize Columbo's catchphrase. When Columbo has finished speaking with the murder suspect, he wraps up his notebook, turns around, and moves toward the door to make his exit. The murder suspect breathes a sigh of relief and is about to carry on with the work they were doing before Columbo arrived. As Columbo reaches the door, he raises his hand to his temple with a cigarette between his fingers and he says, "Just one more thing. One more question to ask the suspect before he leaves." This is how I think the business person in today's environment needs to think about marketing to their target market. Most marketing experts will ask you to think about your marketing as this tool to blast through the fog of the other advertisers and hit your market hard with it. Let's call it sledgehammer marketing. And once your target market has been hit into submission, they will be brain numb and receptive to your message. Hit them hard, you have limited time, get in, then get out. This is not how Columbo would do it. Even when the suspect is caught by Columbo, you always get a hint that they respect Columbo and have actually grown to like him even though they are sad they got caught. When Columbo is investigating the crime, he works on the suspect in a strategic way. And we can go about that strategic way in part 2.